The IMF has approved $3.4 billion in emergency financial assistance under the Rapid Financing Instrument to support the federal government's efforts in addressing the severe economic impact of COVID-19 shock and the sharp fall in oil prices. The Executive Board of the International Monetary Fund (IMF) approved Nigeria's request for the emergency financial assistance under the Rapid Financing Instrument to meet the urgent balance of payments needs stemming from the outbreak of COVID-19. The IMF projects that the near-term economic impact of COVID-19 is expected to be severe, while already high downside risks have increased. The latest approval by IMF is the largest allocation to member countries so far to assist in the fight against the pandemic. The financial support will help limit the decline in international reserves and provide financing to the budget for targeted and temporary spending increases. And now joining us via Skype to talk about the recent developments in the IMF is the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning. Let me pick your thoughts on the recent developments of the grants by the International Monetary Fund.
It is a positive development for our country. The fact that we have within a very short time been able to meet the requirements to access this $3.4 billion, which is equivalent to our shareholding in the IMF is a good story. This is an excellent facility. It is at an interest rate of 1%. We have a 3.25 years moratorium and a 5-year repayment period. There are no extraneous conditions attached to this facility. The IMF has suggested that they can provide technical support to us to help us address some of the underlying challenges in the areas of revenue, and also in the areas of fiscal consolidation, as well as fiscal governance and a unification of the exchange rate. So it's a good development for our country. It will help us to stabilize the economy in view of the very significant shock we have seen from the decline of the crude oil price.
All right, Ma, the IMF is suggesting that in the immediate time that funds should be focused on health and palliatives as well as small businesses. How do you see these funds going to that direction?
First place, what they gave us is a budget support, which means as a government, we have the flexibility of applying it. But we have also agreed that the most important priorities now is health, interventions for the poor and the vulnerable, and there are many more people that are now vulnerable in the country. So we are on the same page with them on the use of the funds.
All right, thank you, Minister of Budget and National Planning, for your time and joining us on the program today. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having me.